Hi everyone. I was so missing school today and all the fun that we have there that I decided to make my own wacky hair day. So you might want to try to do the same. Anyway, today's story is called Prudie's Problem and How She Solved It. And it's written by Carrie Armstrong Ellis. So sit back and enjoy, and we'll see you later.
Prudie's Problem and How She Solved It by Carrie Armstrong Ellis. Prudie seemed like a normal little girl. She had a sister. She had a dog. She had two white mice. She had a mom and a dad and her own room at home. Yes, Prudie seemed normal, but Prudie collected things. Now, most kids collect something. Prudie's friend Egbert collected butterflies. So did Prudie. Belinda had a stamp collection. So did Prudie. Harold collected tinfoil and made it into a big ball. So did Prudie. All her friends had collections, and so did Prudie, but Prudie collected everything. She saved rocks, feathers, leaves, twigs, dead bugs, and old flowers. She kept a box full of interesting fungi in the bottom drawer of her dresser. She saved every picture she had ever drawn and every valentine she had ever gotten. She saved pretty paper napkins from parties and kept them in her desk drawer. She had 614 stuffed animals in different unnatural colors. She had collections of ribbons, shoelaces, souvenir postcards, flowered fabric scraps, pencils with fancy ends, pink scarves with orange polka dots, old calendars, salt and pepper shakers with faces, dried out erasers, plastic lizards, pointy sunglasses, china animals, heart-shaped candy boxes with the paper candy cups still inside, tufts of hair from different breeds of dogs. She just could not throw anything away. It drove her dad to distraction. He was a very tidy person who did not like clutter. He started saying unpleasant things as he tried to mow the lawn. "Prudie, you have a problem," he said. "What do you mean?" she asked, baffled. "You just have too much stuff. Why don't we haul it all to the dump?" he suggested hopefully. "I don't have too much stuff, Dad," Prudie said. It even got to be too much for her mom, who did not mind clutter but could no longer navigate the living room. "Maybe you could take all this to the thrift shop," she said. "Surely someone could use this old mushroom." "I like that mushroom," Prudie said. "Prudie, you have to face your problem," said her mother. "I do not have a problem," said Prudie. Prudie's little sister started putting together collections of her own. "Uh-oh," said Egbert, eyeing Evie's little piles of pine twigs and used toothbrushes. "Prudie, how about if you packed everything all up and stuffed it into a rocket and sent it to Neptune?" "Yeah, that would solve your problem," agreed Harold and Belinda. "There is no problem," shouted Prudie. But Prudie herself found that she could barely get to her desk to feed her mice. She could not even get out of her room without setting off an avalanche of one thing or another. And then one day, while Prudie was walking home from school, something shiny caught her eye. It was a silver gum wrapper. "I must take this home for my shiny things collection," she thought. She ran home and tried to squeeze it into her room. Something started to happen. The walls started to bulge. The door started to strain at the hinges. The pressure was building higher and higher. The room exploded with an enormous bang. Bits and pieces of stuff flew everywhere. "Holy smokes," said Prudie. "I guess maybe I do have a little problem." For 6 weeks, everyone pitched in to gather Prudie's scattered collections. "Now what, Prudie?" said her family. "Now what, Prudie?" said her friends. I'm working on it, said Prudie. Prudie looked around for inspiration. She visited an art collection. She visited a fish collection. She visited a rock collection. She went to the library to find ideas. At last, after many hours of scrutinizing stacks of books, she came up with a brilliant plan. With saws whirring and hammers pounding, everyone set to work. The Prudie Museum of Indescribable Wonderment was an amazing sight to behold. Everyone wanted to go visit. Within a year, it was the biggest tourist attraction in Prudie's town. "Look at that, Egbert," said Belinda. "Did you ever realize how many kinds of gym socks there are?" "I had no idea cheese rinds could be so fascinating," said Prudie's mother. "Can I go to the gift shop?" said Evie. At last, Prudie's collections were neat and orderly and appreciated by everyone. Now she could sit back and enjoy the museum and all her happy visitors. But she could never really stop collecting.
Well, Prudie certainly did have a big problem, and boys and girls, I hope your rooms are nowhere near messy like that. Anyway, have a great day, everyone, and stay tuned for a message from another of our 5th grade teachers. See you later.
Hi Hawks, this is Miss Ocampo coming to you on a really beautiful morning. I hope everybody's doing well, spending a lot of time with your family and building a lot of really good memories. I hope that you are also doing a lot of learning. I want to give a special shout out to the 5th graders, especially my class B5. I miss you guys and I love you guys a lot. Also want to say hi to the News Club members and the student leaders. All right, have a good day, everyone. Stay safe, stay in. Bye.